Shalom, shalom. I want to first begin a lesson off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there on the highways and the byways, the Akim, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning the Aqua. To you also I say shalom. It is your brother Ratzakabar back with another lesson through the Spirit. I just wanted to come at y'all with something quick and Lord willing, edifying. I want to go ahead and play a couple videos for y'all concerning what's been going on as of lately, and get some precepts. And Lord willing, they be edifying to those out there listening and watching. It's going to be fairly quick because I do got a lot going on today, but nonetheless still want to put out a lesson. So, fair use. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is not for monetary gain. This is for educational and edification purposes only. This video is not monetized. I'm not making any money off of it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it.
I told y'all, every state in the United States have to get rid of 500,000 people to 1 million people off of food stamps, Section 8, voucher housing, public assistant, air assistant, water assistant, walking assistant, internet assistant, phone assistant, gas assistant, heat assistant, water assistance, life assistance. It's over. Trump told every state in the United States, if they don't cut them by the end of this year, they have to give him $300 million. And if they don't give him his $300 million, he will take over your state. Let it play.
Story this morning, as many as 150,000 Illinois staff participants will lose their benefits tomorrow because of new stricter rules that were put in place in the Trump administration's so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. So it requires all able-bodied adults 64 or younger to meet some new work requirements to keep their food stamp benefits.
64 years and younger. Listen what she said to age group.
Big Beautiful Bill. So it requires all able-bodied adults 64 or younger to meet some new work requirements to keep their food stamp benefits by either working, volunteering, or going to school for at least 80 hours a month. If they don't, they lose their benefits entirely on May 1st, again tomorrow, unless they qualify for an exemption. So for more on this, let's bring in Danielle Perry, Vice President,
It's almost like prophets told y'all that these systems, such as government assistance, food stamps, and things of that nature, right, when they took a pause on it last year, that stuff was not going to last forever, man, That government assistance, those type of services were not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. So there's that. They also want people working, right, till they die. Right then they up the retirement age from like 60 to 70 or something like that, or 65 to 70, whatever it was. They don't want you to be able to retire and get those retirement benefits. This system is slowly killing its people, and it's evident, right? Through the things we eat, through the food we eat, through the things we drink, right? The air we breathe in, none of it is clean. It's all contaminated. So hey, man, as this precept I'm going to pull out, great mourning and great death, right? These people are going to be wailing for Babylon the Great. They're going to be wailing for it. And this system crashes because you have people who quite literally depend on stuff like that, depend on these services. It's like a crutch to them, right? When it goes away, they're going to be on their ass, right? they're gonna be SOL. They're gonna be shit out of luck, right? They're gonna be looking for help, and there's not gonna be any there, right? Because that's all they've known. You quite literally have generations that have been born off of Section 8 welfare, food stamps, all that good stuff. So, and that's created, once again, another part of Americans being lazy, right? Going into them being obese, out of shape. When shit hits the fan, it's going to be so many people that just, it's going to be easy confirmed kills. Like, easy. Like, you don't even have to do nothing that's so easy, right? They're like sitting ducks because they've grown comfortable to this world, right? As our elder brothers tell us, you got to keep moving. Stay up with your health. Work out, right? You got a lot of brothers who are in shape, you know what I'm saying, who are prepared to do and endure the carnal matters that's going to go on, right? The physical tests. Then also we're going to pass the spiritual test, Lord willing, we be that number. But the Lord have been preparing us and training us for these said pearls that's going to come on the earth. So as we warn y'all, whether you hear or whether you forbear, if you forbear, the Lord's going to destroy you. If you hear, you got a possibility of being saved. But all these people out here are doomed, man. Why do you think Ezra said, woe is me, woe is me? Roughly paraphrase, who will save me in that day, right? Because the Lord put a vision in his mind showing him the ends of the world. The whole world was getting destroyed. People were screaming, crying, whatever, mourning, praying for their life. They didn't know what was going on. And he's asking the Lord, damn, like, who's going to save me in that day, right? Destruction upon me is destruction upon these people.
Georgia folks, y'all see this?
This is not medical information. I repeat, this is not medical information.
Georgia folks, y'all see this shit? Y'all see this shit? They talking about 2 people that came in our state with that bullshit. We should have handled them motherfuckers when we had the chance, dog. They doing this shit on purpose, man. They doing it on purpose, bro. I'm getting tired of this shit, dog. I'm getting tired of it. Ain't no damn conspiracy. We seen it happen just a few years ago. We seen it happen just a few years ago. Now we're about to see it happen all over again, and it's spreading fast. They just told us earlier today, don't worry. Now it's already here. Come on, dog. I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off because I don't know what this means. I ain't trying to be in the house all damn day. You know what? I'm staying my ass in the house. Fuck it. Georgia folks, y'all see this shit?
Simple Jake. Think staying in the house can keep you from judgment. The Lord has it out for you. The Lord has it out for you. And there's no way getting around that. Passengers aboard Hampton cruise returned to Texas and Virginia. I'm assuming that says before being quarantined. Says a rare but serious V spread by rodents. Mind you, stuff like this does not, like stuff like this, illnesses and stuff, don't typically pass from animals to humans unless you come in contact with them some way, shape, or form. Like, it's not finna just jump from a dog to a human, is what I'm saying. Cruise ship returns home. But then again, guess what? They said that about the last shit. Then they say it was rats. Just want you to keep that in mind. Cruise ship. Once again, it's like the same story, bro. It's the same shit with Esau Edom. It's like the same playbook. Like, we're getting old and tired. Like, people are going to start exposing this. Remember, Esau Edom has a 24-hour deadline to where they get exposed. And I know it's been out for more than 24 hours, so I know we're going to see some videos talking about what's going on, what the truth is behind this matter. Cruise ship returns home before outbreak was known. 2 Texans and 1 Virginian are being monitored after being identified as passengers on the cruise ship They returned home before it was known there was an outbreak. So here we go again. Hand to cases spread with mask up. Warning issued. Remember that shit didn't even work last time, bro. It's the same playbook, dog. Like 2 Ezra 16, verse 17, it says, "Woe is me, woe is me." It's like it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for men. And I brought this out in my lesson yesterday, and I was also watching GMS South Carolina, and the elder Manatazakbar brought it out too. You know? Like I said, the Lord's about to change the laws and the rules of the land. He's coming with these plagues in order to correct the wickedness on the earth, right? As he mentioned, the scourge is like a whipping tool. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, right? Plagues are sent upon the earth, right? Pestilences. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth. It's like 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sore famine and great confusion. Damn, what did I say? What was that precept I was thinking about? I think it's in Revelation 18. Oh, yeah. Jeremiah 50 and 46, it says, 45 says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he hath taken against Babylon and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, which is Amalek. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's exactly what Amalek did, you know what I'm saying, the small hats. They were a force, or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They were like an added push to the downfall of Babylon. They drew them into this war. It says, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. These nations are going to be crying for them. Especially these people over here, you know, the common folk, the normal people. There's people crying, deleting themselves, all types of stuff, because they know evils are sent upon the earth. They don't want to face the Lord's wrath, man. They don't. You know, so let me think. Like I said, they trying to, you know, I've already went into this population control, right? Trying to get people to work more and more. Shoot, it's just a cruel Lord, really. We can get Esau as bear, because like that you can just read that scenario and you already know what it sounds like. I only gotta say it. Jeremiah 49 and 7, it says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Right? Their own tongue is falling upon themselves. They expose themselves continually. And it's like they run the same playbook every time. So you can already, you know what I'm saying, tell when the bliss is coming pretty much. It says Isaiah 19 and 1, it says, the burden of Egypt, which Babylon the Great is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, according to the scriptures. And America is Babylon the Great. Behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud as in a chariot, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, meaning Americans against Americans, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor, and everyone against and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, which is civil war. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. He's going to be the one who, they still keep him in office, which I think they will, Lord willing. He's going to push them towards shit hitting the fan and escalation of this kingdom and stuff like that. They trying their best to shut stuff down like they did in 2020. So that's really what this stuff is that we're reading about and learning about right here through these couple videos I've shown y'all today. So, as always, man, stay on the lookout, stay on the watch. And with that being said, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. I'm going to close it off there by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors into the apostles and the elder bishops that great millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day close to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom.